Okay, let's just jump right in. We're going to talk about a workflow that is completely changing the game for local marketing. Seriously, think about taking days, maybe even weeks of work, and squishing it all down into just 15 minutes. It's all thanks to AI, and for small businesses, this is the new edge.
You know this, I know this. If you're running your own business, time is everything. Every single hour you spend not working on the actual job, well, that's an hour that needs to be pulling its weight, not just disappearing. And yet, marketing. It's the million-dollar question, right? Why does it so often feel like you're just shoveling time and money into a giant black hole, just kind of hoping something good comes out the other side? You write ad after ad, and you're never really sure if it's going to bring in even one new customer.
But what if there was a way to just stop guessing, to get those hours back? That's what we're breaking down today. A system that's powered by AI, designed for one thing: to be fast, smart, and incredibly efficient. So let's give this problem a name, because it deserves one. We're calling it the marketing time trap. It's this vicious cycle of wasted effort that has been holding back small businesses for way too long.
You see, the old way of doing things, the traditional agency model, it's a trap. It's built on billable hours. You're paying for the time someone spends thinking, not necessarily for the results they get. It's all manual research, endless meetings about headlines, and it all adds up to a huge, unpredictable bill.
And that brings us to this all-important number, your cost per qualified lead, or CPL. Think of this as your marketing's report card. It tells you, straight up, how much money you're spending to get one real person to call you. And the name of the game, always, is to get that number as low as humanly possible.
All right, so let's really put this to the test. Let's look at the old way versus the new way, side by side. You've got the old school agency on one side, and this new AI-powered system on the other. And honestly, the difference is just wow.
I mean, just look at this. It really tells the whole story, doesn't it? On the left, you've got the old way. Days of research, hours of painful brainstorming, slow testing. But on the right, with AI, research takes minutes. Copywriting spits out 50+ ad variations in seconds. And you can test everything almost instantly to see what works. It's not just better, it's a totally different league.
And this isn't just some abstract idea, it's a philosophy. This quote from TEXSEON Marketing really nails it. The entire operation is built on efficiency and execution. The whole goal shifts away from billing for your time to just getting results, fast. It's about cutting out all the waste.
Okay, so how does this actually work? Let's meet the first part of our AI team. This is the strategist, the brains of the operation. We're talking about a tool called NotebookLM.
The whole process it's just so simple. It's brilliant. First, you just feed it your company's documents. All your case studies, your service info, everything you've got. Then you literally just ask it questions. Things like, what are the biggest customer pain points for slab leaks in Amarillo? And bam, it instantly gives you real, data-driven ideas for your ads. No more guesswork.
And that's the whole point, right? To make sure every single ad, every piece of content you create is based on what your customers actually care about. You're not just throwing stuff at the wall. You're creating super relevant content that your audience, and by the way, Google, absolutely loves.
So, once you have that rock-solid strategy, it's time to bring it to life. So let's meet the creator. This is Gemini. If NotebookLM is the brain, Gemini is the voice. It's the tool that takes the plan and just runs with it.
And the difference in speed here is just wild. Think about it. A person might take a good half hour to come up with, 10 headlines? Gemini, in 3 minutes, it can generate over 50 different versions, each one tailored, each one ready to go. That's the kind of scale we're talking about.
And here's what that looks like in the real world. This is a perfect example. It's not just some generic ad. It's super specific. It says Amarillo. It talks about a real, urgent, and frankly terrifying problem for a homeowner. It gets right to the point. It builds trust. This is precision targeted marketing.
Look, a faster strategy and smarter ads are awesome. But at the end of the day, it's about the bottom line. So let's talk about the actual return on investment, the ROI of all this speed.
This chart right here says it all. You can see that the AI-powered way leads to a huge drop in your cost per qualified lead. We're not talking about a tiny little improvement here. This is a fundamental change in how much it costs to get a new customer.
So how does that happen? Well, it's really 3 things. 1, you stop wasting money on ads that don't work by laser targeting the right people. 2, because your ads are so relevant, more people actually call you. Your conversion rate goes up. And 3, you get your campaigns out the door in a fraction of the time so you start making money back sooner.
It really boils down to a simple, beautiful equation. Less waste and more effective ads equals more customers for less money. I mean, for a small business, that's the holy grail.
Look, this stuff isn't some far-off future concept. It's happening right now. AI is completely changing the landscape for local marketing, giving the little guy the tools to compete with the big players. So the only real question left is, what could this change for your business?